balance each other out.
I love that. Yeah, she's definitely a big personality, and you will definitely know when she's in the room.
Hey, we're live.
We are live.
We are.
Right into it. Hey, everybody. Thanks for tuning in on this fabulous Sunday, and I am back in office, back from my trip. Refreshed, vivacious. I've got my coffee with me, so cheers to everyone. It is the day after Jody's birthday, so y'all give Jody a happy shout out.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Jody!
Happy birthday shout out! Woo! In fact, you guys, Joan isn't here with us, but you know, she's kind of in spirit, and you can't really get rid of Joan is the thing. So she's kind of here, and she also wishes Jody a happy birthday.
Thanks, Joan. I love the hat.
That's so cute.
She'll be popping in and out as we sort of move in with our stream. But you know, I'm eager to continue the convo, but I know we should also probably get to our bead boards, our bead mats. So let me flip all this stuff around and see if we can get some placemats here added in.
Oh yeah, I gotta add some beads.
Can I do this is the question. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to be dumb. There's gonna be a lot of shifting happening. There we go.
I'm just gonna switch my camera, Nealay.
Perfect.
Yeah, me too.
Alrighty. And I am gonna do the same once I find my actual camera. I think I have it plugged in, so bear with me for just a minute. In fact, we'll just go to Danielle's board real quick. Whoops. There we go.
Now just flip this out. I made this a while ago, and I'm thinking I want to do something like this asymmetrical necklace thing again, but I'm also thinking purse charms. So beads next to me. I've got a big assortment of beads. I'm just gonna dig through them and make stuff.
I love it. I am getting myself hooked up to the camera so that I can turn myself around. But I'm just gonna kind of rotate through people, and again, there was no set plan for any of this, so we're just gonna chit chat and beat away.
That sounds like a plan.
Let's see.
Deb, is that your mat? Oh, cool. That's cute.
Oh my gosh, what is that? That is amazing. Oh, let me unmute. Maybe that'll do. Or you might have to unmute.
Yeah, here I am.
Okay.
This is a piece of hollow mesh with a piece of capture chain inside.
You're kidding. That's incredible. That looks so like multi-layered. I could see every single layer of it.
So I had to do it ahead of time because it required glue. So I glued it into these findings. I wanted to do more of a, like, rather than your findings, just do sort of a generic looking piece. But then I'm going to do some beads to attach it. So it's going to be kind of like a bracelet focal.
Mm-hmm.
I love that layered effect. It's fun.
I love it too.
The capture chain is the red, which is one of my favorites, Nealay, and the hollow mesh is the antique brass. So those two. So this red is inside the antique brass.
Oh my gosh. You know what? Even Joan thinks that's amazing.
Oh, I love it. I love Joan, and that is so funny. She's never far away, right?
She's never far away, but also like she knew something was coming with all the planning that y'all did last week.
So funny.
Uh, Hi, everyone that's tuning in. Let's switch back to our boards here. Sorry, Danielle, I'm going to make sure that you are flipped correctly from where Jody is. And I think we have all the hands in. All the hands are here. Colleen! Oh my gosh, it's so good to see your beautiful name pop in. And in fact, I think Joan actually is excited that you're here as well.
Hey, Colleen.
Sharon
Hi,
is here.
Hey, Sharon.
Miss Leanna is here as well. We've got Kimberly. Ooh, she says that, Deb, that gives me snake rope vibes. I love it.
It does look a little snakish.
It does. I dig. Let's see. I don't know what I'm going to do. I have a bunch of like leftover projects that I never completed. And so I feel like I should complete one thing today.
Are you going to photograph it though is the question.
Oh, I don't know.
Joan would want to know.
She does. And in fact, she's in fact already asking for it. I need a photo of the finished one. She is so demanding. It's ridiculous. So I'm hoping that I can actually deliver on promise today.
That is so funny.
You knew there were going to be some shenanigans.
Oh, there
But
always
that's-
are.
So cute.
Jody, did you get to do anything fun for your birthday other than the SilverSilk Sunday show?
Yeah, I actually did everything like I kind of really wanted to do. So, I relaxed a lot. And, when you hit like 50, then you're like, I just want to relax today for my birthday. And we did a live birthday bash last night on my channel with Danielle and Colleen and Kirk from Space Pickle. And that was fun. We just did we played some games and stuff like that, asked some questions of the people watching, and it was a lot of fun.
I love that.
It was so fun. We played 2 truths and a lie.
Oh, that
It was really cool.
uncovered so many things. Okay, I think I need some jump rings. I'm gonna grab a jump ring. Did I tell you guys this wild story of how I got back? Like I kind of
No. Well, I saw your post, but I didn't hear the details. I need details.
Yeah, it was insane. So basically, there's a train that goes from Barcelona to the airport, and it was just a bright sunny day. We had breakfast, and then we walked around Barcelona downtown before we departed because we had like a solid 2-3 hours before our flight. And so we went on the train. It was a 30-minute ride, like in total. But about 20 minutes in, the train just started to slow down until the point of it just stopping completely. And
Oh no.
the lights and stuff were still on, and so we were like, oh, maybe there's just another train crossing, or like, I don't really know how it works, but I was intrigued with I guess the process that was happening. And so, like maybe 10 minutes passes by and then the electricity completely goes off. So we were just like, what the heck is going on? And then about 40 minutes later, because we sat there, I guess either the conductor or someone that knew what was going on kind of came around, and he spoke Spanish, so I couldn't really understand it. He spoke it fast too. So sometimes I can pick up words, but he said it so quickly that I couldn't understand, and so someone else that was sitting nearby kind of translated for us and said that the power in Portugal and Spain, and I think he even mentioned France, but I don't think France. I think France was okay, but he said that the power was out. They're not sure what the cause of it is. Before they can figure out what to do with the train situation, they have to get approval for protocol. You know, on what to do with the passengers. And mind you, we were on a bridge that was like 15 feet up.
Ew.
Ooh.
So it was like we could look down from the train. It was just, and the road was right there. So like we could, you know, walk through some place to get somewhere if we could get to the road, but then we were on a bridge. So I don't know. Anyway, we had to eventually get to the first cart, or everyone was sort of called up. So about an hour in, we were finally off the train and walking with our bag on top of our head, practically from the train all the way down through the train tracks to the lower part of the tracks where it met sort of the ground level, if you will. It wasn't like a hot day or anything, but that amount of like exertion just did it in for me already. And I was basically on an empty stomach too, but you know, after the whole trauma of just like trying to figure out how to get off the train, because I was getting real antsy. Like I don't like being cooped up for too long in a small space. So we walked probably about 4 blocks to get from 15 foot up to like, you know, back to ground level. And from there, we were following these girls that were from London who seemed kind of to know where they were going, but they were getting on and off just like we were, you know, reception for our phone to kind of look up where we were actually going, because none of us knew where we were. So we eventually got to a road, and then we were going through a field. But basically, the idea was to get to a main road where we can kind of get our, you know, our orientation for where we were. But you know, there wasn't really any signal anywhere that we could also pick up. Luckily, we got on the right bus, because there were a couple other buses once we found the bus stop. And that happened purely by coincidence, that we were on the right bus. But we had about 40 minutes or 30 minutes before our flight left. And this was like still in travel from the bus stop to the airport. So we got there and had to go through security, which was fairly easy. But, you know, that still takes time. We were trying to figure out which gate and terminal and all that stuff we needed to get to. But if we were only about 10 seconds more late, we would have missed the flight. Was the gate.
Oh my gosh.
The very last people to board. And they said the flight was delayed, but only by 13 minutes. So they were still like, you know, there were still airplanes deporting or flying out. But it was like, I was just convinced that we were going to miss it.
Wow. I'm so
And
glad you
I think they were still out of electricity like a few days later.
Oh, wow.
That train was probably just stranded. And there was a huge line at the airport for public transport, since, you know, they rely heavily on subway and or trains. And so, you know, like there were just mile-long lines for like buses and any sort of public transport that they get out of the airport. But I felt so bad for the people coming in or trying to leave, because you know, I could only imagine being stuck there without any, you know, any sort of options.
That had to have shaken up like their whole world, honestly, because they do, you know, rely on that transportation so much.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And since the electricity wasn't working, you'd have to have euros and not credit cards, right? So like, and I didn't have any on me because I was using my credit card most of the time, or all the time actually. So I think that would have also screwed us over. I think my friend had 60 euros. in cash,
Wow.
or, physically, but like, I don't know what we would have found option wise to make it work. It's crazy, but we made it out.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
That's
Did they
insane.
see what the cause was of that?
I think it was one of those, like, the power was, and I can't remember the words to save my life now, but you know how, like, when electricity it gets too intense on the grid, there's a word for it and it's not coming to my brain. I'll remember it here in a bit, but I think that's what happened. It was just one thing affected another, and then it was like the grid got overcharged or something.
Oh, okay.
Or outage everywhere.
I just can't believe you were actually on a train when it happened. I mean, I was talking to Joan when we saw the news, and like, I think he's in the air already, so I think he's good. But no, you were still there.
Power surge. Thank you, Maria. I don't know.
There we go.
But yeah, it was like a large power surge that happened. Crazy times. These are crazy times.
But now you've got this story now.
I know. That did make for a good story.
Yeah.
Well, I should ask Joan how she feels about this whole story after, and the feelings. And I think she says she needs to pet a baby eagle. I feel you, Joan. I feel you.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
That could take care of everything.
That will.
Eagle.
Certainly will. There we go. I think these are the things that I picked out last time. It's simple and it's easy. I'll have a finished piece that I can finally photograph.
That'll make Joan really happy.
It would it'd make all of us very happy. I think this is the third week or fourth week that I've had this on here. It is time to finish it.
If you put a clasp on it, I mean, she's just going to be like, "Who are you, and what did you do with Nealay?"
Let's see. I know, right? Let's do that. People are so curious to see what you're working on, Deb.
So I finished my bracelet. All I did was add some cool little flower beads, and I attached with seed beads to those little bead caps. And then I used a jump ring to attach a toggle, or not a toggle, a lobster, and then a little stainless hamsa hand. So we got this little exotic kind of cool bracelet.
That is absolutely stunning. I love that.
So now I've got more hollow mesh, more of the antique brass, and then some green. And I'm layering again on capture chain, and I'm using some spacers and just kind of doing some layering of the capture chain and the hollow mesh, and just kind of adding some spacers, and I'm going to make this into a necklace, I think.
That is such a cool idea. I would have never thought to do that.
Playing around with that.
All right, let's see what Jody's doing. What you got going on, girlfriend?
All right, so I am still actually using some beads from one of the Tucson bundles. I'm getting down to hardly anything left, but I've been wanting to use these. And I decided to go with this capture chain, even though it's not the right color, because I think it's going to help the pinks and the purples in here kind of pop out. And I also went into
Mhm.
some of my stash and I found some hematite colored check glass triangles and some little clear check glass pink beads to team up with it. So we're going to make like a 2-layer necklace.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. I
Thank you.
agree with the red. In fact, I don't even remember making the color.
It's so pretty. I've been hanging on to it for it's probably been quite a while.
I need to make that one again. It's beautiful.
It is. It's gorgeous. I don't even remember what color it was. I've had it for so long.
Oh my
But
gosh.
yeah.
I've had some pretty good runs with different color schemes, and I really should make a better note of which ones I made. I'll
Yeah,
just
I
give to you
absolutely
guys
love
as
that one.
a That's awesome. All right, let me layer it or slide it over to Danielle.
Hey. I have a necklace going. Just something beautiful for spring. Even though it's all spring's well underway, but
Well, I love it, and Joan definitely loves
oh, thank you, Joan. Joan is she's always says the nicest things.
it. She does. Sometimes.
Nealay, if you got those those little Jones stickers made, I would buy a roll of those stickers.
Oh my god, you need to make Joan stickers.
Everyone would.
I need to
Make
make
them
my
into
packaging.
In Joan, we trust. Well, okay. I finally got my clasp, even though Joan was saying that I bet he won't put a clasp on it, but I did put a clasp on it, Joan. And I finally have this piece finished. Yay!
Yahoo!
And I have more stuff on my table here, as you can see, but I kind of picked up some stuff from my own pop-up shop because I have been dying to do something with it, and they haven't sold out, which is good for me, I guess. But I absolutely love these. They're so bright and cheerful and absolutely stunning. And I wanted to pair it with something from the Saddle and Silks bundle that I had. And so the turquoise with it is just an absolute stunning winner, don't you guys think? And
Oh,
then
yes.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I had these clovers too that are from the pop-up shop. So I thought, I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet, but I'm going to brew something up. And then I also had a leftover little slice. Oh, I forgot what this was. Part of that pendant set, the agate pendant set, and this is one of the leftover piece from it. But I thought it could make a really cool little clasp if I figure out how to make it work.
Ooh.
So I don't know. There's stuff. I've got stuff at my table. That's half the work. And then I have these glass pearls, but I'm not loving them with this. I feel like it almost needs to be organic like everything else.
Do you still have the kit? The saddle and silk?
I do. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left. I did give one to Joan. So I set one aside. Otherwise, I would have had 8. But she was asking for one. So I was like, how could I say no to my Joan? You've been link posting, haven't you? I can tell. Thank you.
Joan has trained me well.
That's awesome. I appreciate that.
Oh, of course.
Okay, I have brass, but I think gold would work better for this. I'm gonna do gold.
Those pink beads are divine.
I know, right? I just feel like they need a moment. Oh, guys, I almost forgot. This went out in my text, but it's public knowledge, is that if you spend $15 or over this week, I'm giving out a free 3-foot spool of micro pipe chain. I'll just do a little layout. This one is a smaller version of the regular pipe chain. It's about 2.5 millimeters, but I went ahead and stitched silver on top of it. I loved
Oh,
the
that's pretty.
thickness. Yeah, thank you.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
So
Oh, it's pretty.
any purchase this week, 15 or over, that's sort of, I guess, my quote unquote giveaway for since in Joan's absence, because I know you guys also stole things from the shop, from what I understand. So I'm stealing from the shop this week.
Do you have anything left?
A few things. I can always knit more.
We had so much fun, but we missed you.
Oh.
We were just trying to console ourselves.
It was the best thing ever. I enjoyed those videos. I had Joan pull the Facebook videos that you guys posted and save them for future us.
Yay.
It's going to be one of those things that we want to look at later on and giggle about.
Pretty findings.
Let's go over to Jody's table. I am digging this so much.
Thank you. Yep, I'm just trying to see how I'm going to want to connect these together now. And I wanted the beaded part to be a little bit smaller. I really wanted to make sure you could see a lot of the silver silk. So, but yeah. So now I'm just figuring out how I want to attach it.
It's super sparkly.
Thanks. Love it.
Me too. All right. Deb, you were just rocking and rolling.
This is kind of fun. This like layering of silver silk on each other. I really like it.
I do too. It's a phenomenal technique. I wouldn't have ever thought of something like that clever to do with it. You always think of the best idea.
So then I think I'm just gonna leave like some of it exposed though up top. So I think that's kind of cool to have that be kind of the back of the piece. So just gotta get it to the right length. And I think I'm gonna try and tidy up some of the ends and make sure they're kind of going into the spacers. I'm just using some antique copper large hole spacers.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they match this hollow mesh really nicely. So fun piece. This will be just a fun layering piece, I think.
Gina is asking, can we see her ring while we look at her gorgeous necklace, please?
So this is a piece of flat mesh, and I made like a little crown ring.
Oh my goodness, that is adorable.
With some delicas, just little just stitched it on. It's a little rough because
cute.
it was a prototype, but
it's
super
just cute.
Stitched together, and it's just a little piece of that lotus hollow mesh or flat mesh, which I love this color. It's like one of my favorites. So it's fun.
I love it. That deserves a wow, Deb.
Thanks, Joan. That just makes me giggle so much. It's so
Gina
good.
says we have been dying to see that since the beginning of the live. It is gorgeous.
Oh, thank you guys. It's fun. It was fun to make. I'm gonna make another one. I think I might even do a video making this.
The same thing.
Because it's easy, but it's a little challenging using like a fire. I used Fireline, and a little challenging getting Fireline in the same spot every time on a piece of flat mesh. I'm sure Danielle could do it with ease, but for me, it's a little more challenging.
Oh, you know who is like the star of that is Becky Foster.
Oh, Becky
Oh,
too.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. She taught me to do it because I hadn't thought I could do that with a flat mesh, and then she did it on Bead Saturday. She brought
Cool.
yeah. I started something new. Let me show you the one I've got on. I just finished the one I'm wearing. I love it. It's like the most beautiful thingy. I'm letting myself make things that are they're simple, but they're just things I love. They're so
Yes.
cute.
That's
Oh,
kind of what I'm thinking for the one that I want to put together today. Is
very pretty.
being very, dainty. It's cute. It's easy, but gorgeous. Love, love, love.
We're doing the flow with it. There we go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a photo.
That gets a wow, Danielle.
Well, thanks, Joan. Joan, she's my biggest fan. I love her.
She also wants a photo.
Yes, I promise I will. I'll take a photo of it.
Oh
And
my
this is
gosh.
going to be a bracelet. And I will do a photo for you, Joan. And my photo will be done today, and it will have a clasp on it.
Oh
Woo.
my goodness. She's always saying, I bet he won't put a clasp on it. I will, and I guess Danielle will too.
I will do it for you, Joan. I miss her. I bet you can hear us. Her ears are probably burning right now.
I bet so too. I think she's in the middle of driving, so I don't know if she'll I'll tell her to watch this video after.
Watch it when you're not driving.
Yes, exactly.
Definitely need to watch it.
All right, I think I need something else gold with my piece because I've sort of scattered all my materials out, and I have this golden chain, capture chain. And so I'm kind of thinking I would love to put something of this sort together, but I want to space it out with some gold spacers or something. But I only have these brass ones, and I don't think they're gold enough. It's not like a bright, bright gold color. So I'm going to look in my stash and see what I've got.
Having analysis paralysis for what finish I want to do with the purple pearlask. No.
Ooh, I found some gold seed beads that Danielle gave me.
Yay!
Yay. That'll work.
The distributor.
Yep. You're sort of our dealer.
I'm the seed bead pusher man, that's for sure.
All right. Okay. I guess I should get, I have bead string that's on here as well. So I feel like I kind of dump everything into this little white tray that I just have scraps of. It's like my scrap tray, basically. And so, I should use up everything in this tray before I look in my other hoarding and supplies. That's my goal. Doesn't always work that way.
Goals are more like guidelines.
That should be on a t-shirt.
I have a goal to clean my studio. I need to. It's so bad.
As you mentioned, it's just a guideline.
Yeah, I know. And then the thing is, it's like I know I have something and I know it's there and I can't find it and it drives me insane.
That's the worst.
And if you need it for something like you're working on, what do? You keep searching, and all of a sudden you just wasted all that time searching your shop for it. And so, yeah, gotta get organized.
Usually what happens is you find a substitute, and then 5 minutes after you're done, you find the other stuff you were looking for.
Oh, that's
Like
a guarantee.
always.
Yeah.
True that.
Like, oh, that's where it was.
There it is. All the time.
How asymmetric do I want to be? Or do I want to be symmetrical at all?
Asymmetrical.
Yeah, do it for me because I failed. I was trying and I ended up symmetricing.
Symmetricing.
I'm kind of thinking like I'm trying to put my like Sundance catalog brain on, right? So they use bright, vivid colors that contrast. There's like gold in it. It just feels very youthful in a way. But they managed to balance out all their elements pretty spectacularly. And I have all these cool elements. So it's just a matter of like how to arrange them that gives me the most bang for my buck. All to say, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just gonna sit here and play. And I might even repurpose these tassels because they're not bad tassels. Well, they might be actually. They might require a little bit of regluing or reconstituting.
Did you make a SilverSilk, like a capture chain tassel once?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was I think gluing a few pieces of capture chain into one of these end caps. But then like with this, you have to have that head pin on top. But otherwise, I mean, it becomes a spectacular little tassel.
Oh, I love that. I want to do that. It's on my list of things to try.
I highly recommend it. It is such an easy, fun, quick. In fact, that would work great for that purse charm that you were showing me.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. And I love, I want to use these for the bottom.
Yeah, the little 4mm terminators. Those are perfect.
That'd be so cool. And I needed like a chunky bead, like a big gemstone heart or something, you know?
You know, and I wonder if something like this would work.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. That from Wild Things?
Yeah, no, this one is from Saddle and Silk.
Saddle and Silk. Oh, okay.
I might have a few of these. I could just send it to you. I'll put it in your Madrid pack or your Spain pack. Going for you.
Oh, I'm going to copy the link to Saddle and Silk and post that again because if you guys don't already have that one, get it before I do. Because I heard there was a deal today. You never know. I might pull a Jennifer while we're sitting here.
I'm trying to get all the deals out while she's on camera so that she won't swipe up everything.
I know, right?
She's so stealthy too. You have no idea she's doing it until she announces it.
Exactly.
And then she's like, then she shows you her tray, and you're like, what?
We love her, Jennifer.
This is so cool. I am happy with this. This is nice. Oh my goodness.
Ooh, that's beautiful.
Isn't that pretty?
Yep.
Oh, I love that. Gorgeous.
I'm gonna finish it and then I'll pop links to this chain. This is pearl-esque in both cases. Gosh, this is so pretty. Look at that. Oh.
That came from a previous Tucson bundle called Stargazing, I think it was, from not this year, but last year. And it was very popular.
So pretty. I had a random request from Alex for a theme for one of your kits.
Oh, let's hear it.
And since today's May 4th, and he was thinking May the 4th be with you, or
oh yeah.
Yeah, like he wanted a Star Wars themed. So colors, yeah.
I don't think anyone's actually done of all of our different bead. What's it called? I get bead businesses, bead kits and stuff out there has done sort of a Star Wars themed thing. This would be interesting. I never really watched Star Wars whenever I was doing the thing. Like,
oh no.
Oh my gosh, what?
See, I was more into Stargate.
I like Stargate.
Yeah,
Seven's
Stargate's good.
cool. I did this for my mom once. So my dad had some gems that he got, and they were loose gems, and he wanted me to go and have a setting designed. It was for one of their like special anniversaries, and I went and I had it designed, and my dad spotted it instantly. She had no clue, but I made the seventh symbol. It was because he'd given me a triangle gem and a round gem, and so I put the round one on top of it.
That is incredibly nerdy, but I am living for it.
And when she opened it, she's like, "Oh, how pretty!" And my dad went like this.
That's so funny.
I was like, "You got me." Everyone needs that person that gets them.
Yeah, Kelly says either Star Wars or Star Trek. I remember bits and pieces of Star Trek. And I know there was some like newer not interpretations, newer types of episodes out done today.
Oh, did you mean the series or the movie when you said Stargate? Or
Both. I watched both, like from beginning to end, all 6 seasons, and the movie back in '99 or whenever it was.
I have an Egypt obsession. It goes back to my childhood. I don't know why. I just really am so excited about all of that kind of stuff.
Colleen says, "Oh no, he didn't." Joan is yelling, "Colleen, don't go after me." Okay, Kelly says that she loves Stargate. Another Stargate person out there. Yeah, and Firefly. I love Firefly. That one ended way too soon.
Yeah, that one did. Oh, I have an idea. Okay, I know what I did. I know what to do. Got it.
Okay. I'm kind of thinking I want to do some bobbly bobbles with these tiny little turquoise chunks. So I'll need a bunch of head pins. And basically the idea is to create like a mini section of a fuzzy caterpillar. And then continue it back with some gold maybe, and then back to pink. So I got like, I feel like I have an idea. I just need to execute it to see how well it's going to go. Everyone's in deep concentration mode.
I'm changing it up. I had another idea pop in my head. And so I'm
You are never short on ideas, my friend.
Oh, thank you. If I could settle on one, that would be handy.
But that takes the fun out of it.
It kind of does, yeah. Something I've been allowing myself to go slowly on things. And it's really helped with getting stuff right. The rework is down.
Yeah, that's part of the process, I think, is just not rushing through things. But, you know, now I'm sitting here trying to make a bunch of head pins. And I kind of wish I would have thought to do that ahead of time so the string. But you know what? It's all part of the process. I can't speed things up.
Mhm.
Hone and craft this. Oh, Jody, look at, I'm gonna single your camera layout and just give us a tour of this amazing design.
All right. Well, I wanted to make a shorter necklace, so it'll sit probably about collarbone. And I did the two layers here of the beads using one of these as a focal. And I used I think it's called dark rhodonite or gunmetal findings along with I don't remember what color this was.
I don't remember either, but I love it.
Yeah.
It's like a deep red that has sparkle to it. And you know what? I think Joan agrees and says, "Ooh, that's gorgeous."
Thanks, Joan.
You're welcome. Well, I'm saying you're welcome on her behalf.
It's so funny. It's so funny.
Deb is on a hollow mesh cruise here with all the different pieces that she's making.
So this is now pipe chain inside hollow mesh as an earring, and I was just digging around for some ear wires, but I just used a head pin and a couple of just metal like spacer beads, and did a wire wrap loop, and these are just going to be kind of long column beads. But I love there's like layers now, like really cool metallic layers, and that blue. I didn't look up this color pipe chain. This is a beautiful pipe chain.
Oh yeah, that one is I believe it's just called turquoise.
It is beautiful. And with that, like with this guy over it, I mean, whew, this is my favorite. This metallic is just fantastic. Goes with everything.
I love it. I love what you're doing with it. That is incredible.
So fun. I love layering, so that's really fun.
That's what I'm kind of thinking for this. I am adding in some gold seed beads to my design here and dropping in a link. Maybe 2 of these. I need to create way more of these head pins for sure, though. But to give you guys an idea, that way they kind of just bunch around here.
Oh, that's pretty.
Just it's going to be random, but I think there's going to be a method to the madness when all is said and done. We'll see. We're gonna take this one step at a time. I think so many comments have gone by and I've not put one of them. So let me scroll back up. Zakia says, hey, Deb. Hey, girl, hey.
Aw.
Kaya, sorry. I keep mispronouncing her name. Let's see. Kelly. I'm UK based, and that might be why Gina. Long time ago. Okay, they were having. I was like, I kind of lost on that conversation. But I love how there's like almost a separate conversation, just in the chat, and it's just lovely to see everyone, kind of talking as if we were all in the same room. Oh, Robin is here from Facebook. Hi, Robin. Colleen says, we be chatty. Absolutely.
100%.
Oops.
I'm not shopping.
Sure, Danielle.
That's why whenever Jennifer's really silent, I kind of know what she's doing.
You guys are going to see my shopping face.
No.
My husband always knows if I'm shopping from my phone because I get like the most joyful like smile.
Yes.
Add to cart. I'm even happier. Add to cart. I'm even happier.
You guys know what's interesting is like I have this fantasy of having one of every color of everything right now. So I'm just
Oh, yes.
browsing a little bit. Yeah.
Well, that is exactly the goal that Jennifer had achieved, in fact. So
Yes.
yeah.
Her only thing in the life that she still needs to happen is the add all button for Jennifer.
I know, right? Only I can get my platform on board with that. That would be.
No.
I think there would be quite a few people that would enjoy just like, I don't need to individually put everything in the cart. Just like you know how it goes. I want one of everything.
Exactly.
Speaking of, though, I will say in mid-May, I'm already working on another collection of pop-up shop stuff that is Spain inspired, including. So far, I've got 4 brand new pipe chain colors that have been knitted. I think I want to go for a few more to really round out the colors that I'm thinking, but trying to find the right combination between the colors that I've got to work with plus the wire. Sometimes a little bit tricky because it either ends up a little muddy or, the combination just doesn't look like it's going to do well. But the ones that I've come up with thus far are absolutely beautiful, and I'm excited to get this shop up and running soon.
Aw. Oh my gosh, Jennifer's in the chat right there.
Her ears were burning.
I'm channeling you right now.
Maria says she's an at-all person too.
I'm very naughty when it comes to these sorts of things. I don't know why. People aren't surprised usually.
Oh, I got a question. Nealay, did you miss a CB between your dangles? I did that on purpose, actually, to kind of cluster these. In fact, I should put 1 and then 3 of these together so that they basically won't fall straight down. It'll be more of like clustered around a seed bead. I'll kind of show you. Hold this up. Give me just a second, and I will demonstrate. Okay. So basically what happens is when you have 1 seed bead between each dangle, there's going to be just a single way for that dangle to go, right? But if you suddenly add 2 or 3 in between, you get this like opposite effect happening where they're going to cluster more around and be more playful. So that's sort of what I'm trying to do by putting multiple dangles together at a time. Hopefully that kind of makes sense. Whenever everything is sort of, cinched up together, it will look a little bit more three-dimensional and it won't just dangle down. Although you could, I guess, just have it dangle down to kind of fill up this area, but I kind of envision more of a cluster. That being said, I don't know if it's gonna, the necklace isn't finished yet. It might not be for a few weeks, but we're gonna have fun making it together. And it's not because I don't want to photograph.
You guys can't hear me typing, right?
Nope.
Thank you.
Sounds like a checkout typing.
Her little evil laugh.
Picking out that express shipping.
Mhm.
I'm very naughty.
Crack me up, Danielle.
People are like, it's always the quiet ones.
That's true.
It is true.
Yeah, you guys think I'm scary? You should see my kids.
You gotta have learned it from someone, though. Let's be real here.
Oh my goodness. They're very cute though.
Good thing they're cute.
They are
Really
cute.
They are. They need to be.
I like that you're trying to get Alex to do more beading.
He's into it. He has his own style. Definitely has his own style. And he goes with it. Like he gets an idea, he just runs with it. It's very cute watching him play.
Aw.
He wants to come to Tucson. He's serious too. He's like, you're not gonna go without me.
Oh, I love that.
He's out for beads. He told me that I need him.
We
He goes,
would
We
just
do need him to go to Tucson.
You do.
He'll be able to help us all out.
yes. We can pick colors and things and perhaps even carry a 10-pound bag or two. I don't know. I'm just saying.
I think he can. I mean, he's definitely like, when he chooses things, he likes to assemble and organize and group stuff, which I just
Oh.
love. I love that he has that thing that he has this way of combining items and
Mm.
making little bags of cute things. So yeah, he's got the skills.
Oh, I wish we lived closer. I'd be like, can I hire in your son to help me with some stuff?
Yeah,
I need a helping hand.
I know we need him to just organize our studios. There we go. Woohoo! Yeah. He said something really funny the other day, and I'm drawing a blank on it. It was so funny. I was going to share it with you guys, but it'll come back to me. Oh, it was Lego related.
Ah.
They have so many Legos, and it's all over the place. It's all over, like stacked here, stacked there. And I'm like, you guys need to pick this stuff up. I'm not going to get you more because it's everywhere and I'm stepping on it. And you obviously don't care about it if it's just like up. And he goes, like the beads in your bedroom.
Oh,
Burn.
ooh, them are fighting words.
Like, what do I say? It's like, oh,
Like,
it's
touche,
different.
son.
No, it's different.
He's not wrong.
Exactly.
I'm in
Just
trouble.
asking a quick question. SilverSilk, where can I get some help with the PDFs aren't downloading?
Oh,
We'll do some user testing, but Debbie, I would advise taking that road of maybe shutting off the computer and turning it back on, because sometimes stuff can be stuck within bandwidth. And so I even have to do that with stuff, or sometimes I would recommend doing that and seeing if it downloads again. And if it doesn't, then email us at orders@silversilkonline.com. I'll type it in.
I'm not on the website right now, but I'll test it.
You volunteered awfully quick to go to the website.
Yeah, I'm not on the website.
You're not,
but
to clarify, you're not on the website right now. Quote unquote.
Yes.
Oh, thank you, Colleen. She went ahead and posted the orders@silversilkonline.com.
Oh, thanks, Colleen. And let's see. So join. I'm already joined. So here it goes. So once you're joined to the PDFs, it pops up on the right hand side. View the patterns. So they're working for me. And if you're on a Mac, it might ask you to click allow. This is this new thing that Safari's doing to us now, where whenever you're downloading from like anywhere, it
Mhm.
makes you click allow every time.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. That's so annoying.
Well, I was going to ask you how to fix it.
I don't know. I used to be great at tech, and then the world evolved, and now I'm lost just as much as everybody else.
It's just they keep changing stuff. It's like, why,
They
guys?
keep changing stuff, and I'm not good with change usually, or I could be, but it's just stuff is happening so fast.
Right. Yeah, that is true. Oh, your Gem Duo Starburst jewelry. Ooh. I need to make that.
Nealay. Oh, will you be bringing back your silver style capture chain? Yes. In fact, I've got silver wire on order because I ran out. That's why it's not been in the shop. I also got a notification from Parawire that the prices are going up because of tariffs. So I'm trying to think of how I want to handle that. This is a much deeper conversation than you probably asked for, Vivian, so I apologize. Right now, I'm just waiting to see where the moving target is going to land, but I don't know because the future is uncertain of what's happening with everything. So all to say that right now the prices will remain as is, but there will be a communication later when things are a little bit more certain if my price structure is going to change. And it's not because I want to, it's just the unfortunate effect that we're faced in right now, or that we're facing.
True that.
And Danielle, you probably have had those emails too from various vendors of the stuff is just going to increase, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, it's true. I'm just hoping that, well, the only comfort I have is it's increasing for all of us. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. And Nealay, I'll write a quick note. I tested all of them and I found 3 that don't actually open and 1 that takes you off the site.
Oh, okay, thank
So
you.
I'm going to give you a quick
Amazing.
note after this. Yeah.
I will hop right on that and get those uploaded. I bet she must have clicked one that didn't have, that wasn't on there.
It's just a couple. It brings up an image, but it doesn't bring up the like the
Actual.
peacock petals as an example.
Okay. Well, sorry about that, you guys.
No worries. It's fixable. It's easy.
It is an easy fix, though. Thought we had it all together. Sometimes it doesn't always work out that way.
Okay. And that one's great. Which one is that? Ferntasia.
Ferntasia.
These are new to me. I need to make these.
Yeah, some of those are from my book from 2015. And in fact, I might just, since I'm on Jones's graphics, I'm going to X out of them. But I'm going to see, I'm going to pull them onto my desktop. That way, after the show, I can just go through and upload real quick. While we're doing this, though, I'm going to flash over to Deb's camera. Or no, I guess Jody's first and then Deb. And then Danielle, if you don't mind hitting the private chat and just telling me which ones, which patterns that I can.
Yeah, it's actually just 2. Let me pop this up for you.
Okay.
Yep, I'm getting over there now. Okay, so
Jody, you're gonna have like a full set.
I know it. And they're not all matchy, which is I kind of like that because I don't think I ever wear like 100% matching jewelry like ever. So they kind of go together, but they're not perfectly matched.
Mm. That way it becomes a little more versatile too, I think.
Yeah.
Because you can wear it with other jewels and pieces, outfits. All right, I'm gonna flash over to Deb's real quick. Deb, what you got going on?
I have another bracelet with a long link, and this one is some capture chain and some more hollow mesh. Wanted to bring in something purple into this green. Love purple and green together. So just adding a few little gemstones, and I'm going to then fill in some charms. I'm going to add some like dangles or charms or something on either side of the SilverSilk closures. So just my motto today is let's layer it. Like let's just layer it. Layer it
I
up.
love it. It's beautiful. And I think that's something that you do really well. It is your special talent is layering.
Thank you.
Uncommon things too, especially.
Thank you.
I love those colors together. It's so pretty.
Thanks, Danielle. All right, I need another lobster claw. Donde está?
Those are seed beads, right? You're not. It looks like French wire a little bit, but it's seed beads that you've got going there on the.
It is seed beads, and these are from my special stash. These are like silver plated, so they're extra bright and sparkly.
Oh, nice. I like it.
Now, if I can just find a lobster claw in this disaster I've created here. There's so much stuff on this table now. I'm not really sure what's layered under other things. Oh, here we go. All right. Found it.
Oh, pretty, Jody. Those are cool.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
There's a cool conversation happening in the chat about different bands. I'm going to have to go back and read through.
Oh.
All right. I believe I went ahead and fixed the ones, the two. On the rainbow chainmail is the only one that I haven't. I feel like if I don't do it now, I'll forget later.
Yeah. If you forget, let me know. Or if you want, I might be able to figure out how to do that one. That's one I know. I think it's just a click toggle thingy.
Both of the rainbow ones go to the right one, unless it was something else.
No, it takes you away from the site, and then you have to find your way back. Versus if it opens in a separate tab, so you just gotta.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll double check that. Yes, you're right.
But that's an easy fix if you want me to take that one. If you're already in there, then yeah.
I keep clicking on the wrong thing. Yeah, I'm already on it.
Sweet.
It's all sweet. New link, yes. And then this should be new link. Okay, we're good now.
Yay.
Who knew this would also be one of those like let's fix it on the spot things? But Still, let us know if you run into some dead links that are on the pattern site, as we try our best to check them, and by that I mean me, don't always catch everything.
Caroline's asking if you brought back any beads from Spain.
I brought back stuff. In fact, some tiny zip bags that I'm gonna put in the pop-up shop, but I did not bring back any beads. Where we were was more touristy towns, not really any place like I could buy cool wholesale beads and charms and things from. But there are things that I picked up in Tucson that sort of remind me and now make sense for what it is that kind of conjures the Spanish vibe for another pop-up shop. And then some things that I found later that I can add to it. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah, I was going to say, I bet you have all kinds of inspiration from being there.
Yes, most definitely.
Jody, that's beautiful. That collection is stunning.
It is.
Thank you.
Love it.
Absolutely.
And look, I still have some left from my spool. I can still hoard.
You can still hoard. The hoarding doesn't have to go away. We don't have to end the hoarding. Okay. Well, I sort of lost track of time having fixed those things, but I feel like, I got just a little bit of this left to go. And I've got more of these little eyes, but I kind of just like it on the one side. I don't know what this is transforming into, but we'll figure it out over time.
I love what you have going there.
Thanks. I do too. I don't know quite what it is yet, but I know that it's going to be something cool. Together. I'm not really sure what Joan thinks, but she says, I think I lost my glasses.
But it's not finished, so you don't need to do a photo yet.
I know. That is true. Although I did finish the one, so I do feel I owe her a picture. When she gets back. She's not back for a week, so let's not rush anything.
Yeah.
Plenty of time.
Plenty. So much time.
You don't want her to get used to you just doing it without her asking.
I know, right? Like, that would be completely out of line for me. All right. Well, let's see what Deb's working on. And then maybe we see where we're at with everyone. Oh my goodness. Look at what you've made, like, so many things.
Well, I started one before we met, so one was already sort of in motion.
Ah, that is so cool.
I just love the layering. I'm crazy about it. I'm just so crazy about it.
Me too. Oh my goodness.
The hollow mesh is challenging and intriguing and has so many possibilities.
It does. I wonder, because you glued it on the first one, and so I think that seems to be more stable.
Yes.
But it's a matter of, like, it's not going to crush in on itself. At least I don't think it should.
I intentionally kind of squished it. That's a very technical term.
Okay.
I intentionally squished it here to try and give us, like, get the hollow mesh closer to the capture chain so that the little silver would show through maybe a little bit better.
Mhm.
But I need to finesse it a little bit more to make it look a little cleaner.
Gotcha. Well, I am digging the layering. I think that's such a clever idea. And
Yeah, it is.
the way that you could it kind of resembles essentially like smaller stones that are just strung together. And so if it's filled on the inside, like you have for that very first example that you showed, at least, like, yeah, I think that would be the most like stable application, and I really
Yeah, it does pull a little bit. So it's, because it stretches, it pulls a little bit. But I still think, if you're not like disco dancing or anything wearing this thing, like you're probably okay.
well, just take the fun out of it. Why don't you?
Or, don't wear it out, running a marathon or,
Yeah.
swimming, anything like that. Like just, be careful. My point. I've been known to disco dance myself, so that usually tests out the jewelry best.
Yeah.
Put on some BGs and test it out at home.
Oh, girl, Bee Gees. Hello.
I know, right?
Colleen says there goes her plans for next Friday.
I wish I could meet up with Colleen out and disco dance with Colleen. That would be a good time.
It would be.
You guys would be so excellent at it.
Oh, yes.
The only thing that comes to mind is Donna Summer's hot. What was it?
Hot stuff.
Hot stuff. Thank you. I was
Yeah,
like,
hot stuff.
name, but yeah.
I'm gonna be singing that in my head all night now. Thank you.
I know that was my Sunday.
All right. Well, let's all gather up here. I'm gonna try and put my camera back around as well.
I'll do a photo of mine. I finished 2, so I will definitely post them for Joan.
Oh,
They'll be in the Silkies group.
Because she has been asking nonstop for photos this whole show. I can flip Danielle around.
Sorry, if I make you seasick, I apologize.
Oh, you're fine.
You can look at my wall for a second.
I'm so excited because I have
good. It's all good stuff.
There we go.
got it all.
Beautiful. Yay! Well, I finished one thing, so I guess I could put that on. And I've got another colorful one started, which I'm very excited about. But here we go.
Oh, you're wearing yours.
Yeah, I don't know what we're doing. I just saw Jody starting to do it, so I was like, I might as well do it.
There we go. I got mine too.
Well, Jonah's saying it again. I need photos of finished designs.
I'll get them for you, Joan. I promise.
We will get them to you.
I'll get them to you first thing today, Joan.
Ugh, I love that bracelet. In fact, I'm gonna do this real quick so you can show it off one more time. So
Oh, that's so
It's
pretty.
something really cool. I think you've done this before, Nealay, but
I have not done that before.
you
That
got
is
the
so
logos to line up.
beautiful.
So I'm like really proud of my logo
That
Oh
line.
is
my
really
goodness.
pretty.
Even on the clasps.
Ah,
Losing it. Losing it.
that
Things
is
that make nerds
beautiful.
happy.
That's such a clever idea.
Do you like it?
I love it.
It was an accident that turned into something amazing.
Yeah, I mean that is a keeper.
Happy accident.
Love happy accidents.
Love that. Well, thank you, ladies, for taking time out of your schedule and joining myself and Danielle today. And Danielle, in fact, thank you for joining the SilverSilk Sundays.
Thank you
It
for
would not
coming
be a
back to
Sunday.
see.
A proper Sunday without you. Happy birthday, dear Jody.
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday.
I'll wish you many more happy birthdays. And I was trying to look for that graphic again and fill up the quiet time, but now I can't find it. Oh, there it is. Happy birthday, Jody.
Yeah.
Thanks, Joan.
And Deb, we look forward to the next crimped episode, and I believe I have a few to catch up on, in fact. But you guys should check it out. I was gonna say there's links in the description below, but I haven't added them yet, so there will be by the time this video is done, and you guys can catch where Deb is next. Danielle, any other things that we should know or see or do?
The usual stuff. Just Seed Bead Saturday coming up. And and then Silky Sundays.
Yay! Well, Joan, do you have any final words as well? She is saying, no, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, you guys.
Yes.
Very important to make sure that the channel keeps going. But otherwise, thanks so much for joining in. We
Thanks
love
for
all
having
of
me.
you.
Thanks for having me, Nealay.
Yeah, thank you.
I love that you guys could join in. We'll have you back again for sure. This was so much fun.
This is my favorite thing to do. It's so much fun.
Love it. All right. Well, happy Sunday to you guys out there, and we'll catch you next Sunday.
Bye.